Hey Dragonflies, it's Jen, and welcome to my channel. I'm thrilled that you're here. My name is Jen Tarrant, and I am a yoga therapist and a holistic lifestyle coach. You can work with me one-on-one anytime, and I also run transformational programs 3 times a year called Create Your Balanced Life with Yoga and Ayurveda. And there'll be another one of those coming up here in just a few weeks, so keep your eyes out. You can always DM me or put a heart in the comments if you'd like more information or to get a conversation started today. So, today I want to share with you about joy because we see it all the time. Little cute signs at the store, choose joy. And it seems like, oh, it's just as simple as picking out, am I going to wear a white shirt or a blue shirt today, right? But no, not always. As much as we all probably want joy in our daily life, it's not always as simple as it seems to bring that in, especially if life has been challenging, especially if there are things going on that we can't control and we don't like them. And sometimes it's even really challenging when we don't even know why we don't feel joy, but we just don't. And so today I want to share with you some benefits of joy as well as a few ways to instill that into our own life and to bring in, even if it's just a little more joy. So thank you for joining me. So let's jump right in. The benefits of joy. There's a bunch of them, as you might imagine. First of all, it just feels nice to be joyful, right? But there are some actual benefits we can experience. One of those is it fights stress and even pain. So whenever we feel joyful, we feel the effects of stress less. We even feel the effects of physical pain or emotional pain less when we have joy in our life. Our immune system raises when we're joyful. It's stronger. We are healthier when we have that joy in our life. So it's definitely something worth cultivating, don't you think? I think it really is. Um, it also promotes longevity. When we are joyful, we tend to live longer as a whole, and it boosts blood flow. Whenever we are joyful, our body is energized and everything seems to flow in a better way. I'm sure all of these things are things that we all want. We want to have a strong immune system. We want to have less effects from the stresses that come our way. We want to feel less pain. We want a longer life. And so those are kind of a no-brainer. Yes, let's have more joy. I'd love for you to put in the comments, like, what is the benefit of joy that you wish you had or that you'd like even more of? So be sure and let me know as you're watching this video what that might be for you. One of the strongest ways I know of to start to bring something in we don't feel like we have or don't have on a regular basis is to use affirmations. And the way I like to use affirmations is this. I don't like to say things that I don't really believe. For instance, like, oh, I'm filled with joy. My life is full of joy. If I don't feel that, I'm not going to pick that as my affirmation because it's a disconnect for me. And you would probably agree. I don't really think that saying it over and over and over is going to make it true necessarily. So I like to nuance and craft my affirmations so that I believe them and I know that it's something that's attainable. And so one of the ones I would like to share with you today is I choose to enjoy today. Enjoyment is a part of joy, right? I choose to enjoy today. And what does that mean? Well, it could mean something simple like if I go for a walk, noticing and enjoying the birds singing. That's a simple one. It doesn't have anything to do with my life and my situation, but it's beautiful and I enjoy it. Perhaps as I'm driving down the street, I notice beautiful landscaping and I choose to enjoy the beauty that's been created by someone who planted those things and then the beauty of the nature itself. And it brings joy to my heart to see. Perhaps I'm at the store or maybe there's a park nearby and I get to hear the laughter of children. It's really hard not to enjoy the laughter of children. And so I take a moment to pause and think, oh, I love that sound. That little kid belly laugh is just the best. And it helps me to feel better, even if it's a hard day. So I choose to enjoy today, I think is a really powerful start. Another one that's pretty similar in its simplicity and its small focus is this one. I acknowledge joy in life's simple pleasures. I acknowledge joy in life's simple pleasures. This one I love because it recognizes I don't have to have something big and fancy or monumental going on to feel joy. It can be something really, really small. For instance, I just put my glasses on a moment ago. These glasses bring me joy because it makes it so much clearer for me to see at my computer. And I love putting them on. They feel nice on my face, and I can see so much more clearly. And that brings me joy that I have an opportunity to be able to own and wear these glasses. Another super simple thing that brings me joy is this water cup. I know, it's a water cup, you guys. It's not even that exciting, except that it is. I got this water cup as a gift from a friend, and it is the perfect size for my hand. It is not too big. It has a great amount of water in it. It's not too small. And one of my other favorite things about it is this straw is a nice firm plastic that's exactly the right width or diameter of straw for me so that I don't feel like I have to work so hard or that I'm getting waterlogged when I take a drink. And so it's a simple thing, but it truly brings me joy to be able to use this water cup every day. Another super simple little thing that brings me joy every time I see it is what I like to call, and if you've known me very long, you know that I love to make up words. And this little plant in this little tiny vase or planter, I call it a decoration because it's a decoration for my desk. And this little decoration brings me joy. I don't have a lot of room for decorations on this desk, but I wanted something to be green and beautiful and right in my line of sight to bring me a little joy when I sit down to work. And so I got this great little plant, and it just sits right here next to me, and it brings me joy when I look at it. It's something that I got that cost, I don't know, maybe $5, and I got it for myself as a little way to put some nurturing element right here at my desk. So I acknowledge joy in life's simple pleasures. It could be the ability to go for a walk. It could be the opportunity to work. It could be a comfortable bed to sleep in. Whatever it is, those simplest little things, acknowledging them and feeling joyful about it. And then I have one more that I would like to share for today. And this one really kind of looks a little deeper, a little wider, more expansive about joy. And it's this: my inner joy expands when I share it with others. One surefire way for joy to get bigger in our own life is to share it. Whenever we put that out there and talk about the things we feel joyful about, when we create little moments of joy for people that we know and love, then it expands our own experience of joy. I know you felt it. You've maybe gotten a gift for someone, and when you give it to them, they are joyful to receive it. But sometimes we feel even more joy in the giving of the gift because it's something we thought about ahead of time. It meant something to us to bring this gift to someone. And so when we share with other people, our own joy expands. And oh my gosh, it's such an easy way. We don't even have to spend money to bring joy to other people, right? We can simply share that story about the beautiful butterfly we saw, or about the act of kindness we witnessed at the grocery store, or the beauty of the sunset, and we call or text a friend and say, you just simply must go outside right now. The sunset is fabulous. And we share those little things, and that joy expands to the people we share it with, but it also expands in our own heart. So, is it always easy? No. Is it doable? Yes. It simply takes intentionality on our part. Choose joy and choose the ways you'd like to bring it into your life. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and let me know in the comments what benefit of joy you would most like to realize or have more of in your own life. And I look forward to seeing you again here next week. Bye for now, Dragonflies.